I'm Katie, and today I'm going to talk about how to microblade your own brows at home. Stay tuned. So, all of you have heard of the microblading craze, I'm sure. I have myself, and I've wanted to get my brows microbladed. There are a lot of risks that come with that. So microblading is a permanent, I should say a semi-permanent solution to your brows. So it's actually tattooing little hair-like strokes on your brows to give them a fuller appearance. So that's a really great option for some. There are some products out there that I want to share with you on how you can get a microbladed full brow look at home without having to tattoo or without the needles. So stay tuned and we're going to get started right now. So you can see my brows, they are not that thin. So my brows are not as thin as some might say would actually even need to be microbladed, but it can give a full look. I have discovered this product lately called Urban Decay Brow Blade. And this product is amazing. This color is called Cafe Kitty. And what the product is on one end, it's a really fine felt tip pen. So you can use that side to give your brows a very precise microbladed look. And it looks great. I'm gonna show you how. And on the other side, you have a waterproof pencil that you can use to fill in the rest of your brow and give yourself a great polished brow look. I'm gonna show you how to fill in the brow with the felt tip side and the side as well, and what are the products I use on a daily basis to get wow brows and to give myself a little brow lift every morning. We're gonna start with using our felt side. They call this side the ink stain side. So we're gonna use this, and I'm gonna get a little bit closer. I have another product I'm gonna share with you, and it's super grody. Sorry, it's really gross because it has makeup, but this is my MAC brow set. And I'm gonna use my MAC brow set to sort of brush my brows up. So sad brows are just that. They are sad. You want your brows up, pointing to the sky, excited, at attention. That's the way they look best. They look fuller that way, and it just looks better. So we're gonna start with our microblading side. So let's get to microblading. Shake the pen a little bit and get some of the ink out. I'm gonna show you on my hand what this looks like. So you can see the strokes are very, very fine. And this may take a couple times of you practicing to really get it perfect and get the technique down. But once you do, you'll never go back. And this is waterproof, so it's a all-day technique. So I'm gonna start, measure your brow. You wanna start right where your nose meets your outer brow. And I'm gonna use the brush to give me very fine strokes. And you can even fill in a little bit on the ends if you want. I don't always do that, but sometimes I do if I want a fuller look. And then I'm gonna use the other end, the pencil end, to go in and fill out my brow. For a full brow look. So how easy was that? And now I'm done. I do have a couple more steps. I like to use my Wet n Wild highlighter. This is super cheap. I find it at Walgreens or Rite Aid or Walmart, but it is the best when it comes to highlighting under the brow. So take that and I highlight just underneath the brow, and I use my finger to melt it in right under the brow. And now I have a nice clean line underneath my brow. And then I finish up with my MAC brow set. And this is gonna set my makeup, set my brows for the day. I like to make the inner corner or the inner part of my brow look a little more messy. So I kind of use a technique where I brush it the opposite way of how it grows. And then with the rest of the brow, I brush it up, and that gives a little brow lift effect. So voila, you can see this is no brow and with the brow, and it makes a big difference. So if our eyes are the windows to the soul, then our brows are the curtains or the drapes, so to speak. So it's important to have good brows. So let's go ahead and do the other side. My right brow is a little different than my left, but that's okay because your brows are sisters, not twins. Somebody told me that once. I thought it was brilliant because they're not supposed to look exactly alike. They are their own individual brow. You just make the best of what each of them are, and you work with that. Brush up with my brow set. And we are done. Great brows, no tattoos, no needles, everything done at home. So you can do this at home too. You can microblade your own brows at home. Thanks for watching my video. Please hit subscribe if you liked this video, and stay tuned for next time. Let your light shine. Thanks, bye.